Hey peoples, the Strategist 418 here, coming at you with another video yet again. And today we have the much anticipated second Steam, or let's say part 2 of the Steam collection video that everybody was asking me for. So I did not expect the original Steam collection video to get like 11k. Like I really didn't expect that video to get 11k. And when I saw that it did get 11k, I was like, holy shit, wow, even my regular videos don't get nowhere near that. So I said, hey, let's make another Steam collection video. People seem to really like that. And the main motivation was there was this one sub that he just subbed yesterday. I think his name is like ENB something, ABN Easy. So he was like, yo man, I'm looking forward to a new one in 2022. I was like, you know what, let's make a new one. I got a whole bunch of games ever since the video last year. So I did the Steam collection video around this same time in summer. Summer's almost over, going into fall. So I said, why not do it on the last day of summer and, you know, do like a little anniversary thing and show you guys all the new games I've picked up here on Steam. Now, Steam by far is my biggest PC game collection. I have the most games on Steam by far. So, you know, definitely it's my pride and joy. Funny enough, I actually prefer GOG. That's what I play on the most, but not play on the most, but that's what I actually like to buy games for because it's DRM free. They got a lot of cool old games on there like Metal Gear Solid 2 and shit like that. So yeah, I'll probably do an updated GOG collection video. That didn't do as well, but it did pretty good. But Steam collection video got 11k. So that's amazing. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get into looking at some stuff in the collection. So we got some new stuff here. We got the Silver Case 25th Ward. Now this is a game by I believe this game is by what's his name? Suda51. It's a Suda51 visual novel. I haven't really played that much of it. Have the first one on GOG and PS4, but have not played that much of it yet. So I don't really know. All I know is it's like a detective crime drama type thing. That's all I know. Then we have The Somnium Files. Probably so far I'm really enjoying this game. It's like a again, another detective crime drama. I really like these games. Anything that's detective crime drama. Anything like Danganronpa, where you're solving a crime and you're kind of like trying to figure out all these different clues and get to the bottom of what's going on. I love that shit. I love a good murder mystery. So if you like a good murder mystery and you like to, you know, kind of try to figure out what's going on, go play Somnium Files. It's also by the same creator that made Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, which is probably one of the greatest pieces of like fiction I've played in video games. As far as storytelling, it's amazing. Definitely go play that. Pick up the Nunari games. We have Alliance Alive, which is a little JRPG. I believe this game came out on the 3DS back in the day, and I picked it up because I always wanted to play it. But yeah, I am not gonna play on the 3DS. I have a no, I actually sold my 3DS not too long ago, so any 3DS games I can get on PC, I will gladly go ahead and buy. So that's Alliance Alive. Don't know too much about it, but other than that, it's a JRPG. Then we have Alone in the Dark 2008. Yo, okay, so this game, funny enough, this game, I actually had this on the PS3 back in the day, right? And I thought this was like one of the worst games ever made. But now that I look back at it, a lot of the stuff that was in this game was so advanced. Even games that come out now do not have the same level of they don't have the same level of detail and consideration in the game design that this game does. So yeah, I definitely had to pick it up, especially considering the fact that Alone in the Dark, the remake for the first game, is coming out, and that looks really fucking good. That Alone in the Dark remake looks amazing. So I definitely cannot wait for that release when that drops inevitably. I think next year. I don't know if it's next year or this year. I don't know when it's coming out, but yeah, whenever it decides to come out, I'm looking forward to it. So let's keep going down. I'm not gonna go over every single game, but you guys are gonna see, obviously, if you watched the first video, you're gonna see there's some new stuff here. We got Assassin's Creed Liberation. I don't know if I had that in the previous video, but we have that. This game had quite a bit of controversy this year because it was, I believe, like going to be taken down off the Steam marketplace, the Steam store, and yeah, people were like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to play it any longer. Like, nah, I think people just got miscommunication. You can still play the game if you have it in your library. You can still buy and activate the game on Steam. The only thing is that you won't be able to buy it. It's gonna be basically delisted, like every other game gets delisted. So that sucks, but at least you'll still be able to buy it and play it. What else we have here? We have Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival the Fittest. Not too interested in those games, but I got them for free. So yeah. And we got Alternativa. I think that's how you say that. If you guys don't know me, I am a sucker for point and click games. I love point and click games. I have a whole collection of point and click games in here. So here and also on GOG. I love point and click games. I love visual novels. So I love a good story. Okay. If there's anything I probably wanted to be in life as far as professionally, would probably be a writer or something, on a team, but mainly be a writer because I love a good fucking story. That's well told, good characters, good themes and whatnot. Yeah. Alright. Let's keep on going. Let's see. Anything to talk about here? We have the Atelier Games. Atelier Sophie 2, which is to me one of the best JRPGs I played last generation. Very relaxing, very different, very unique. If you want something that's different from like the other JRPGs, definitely try the first game. First game, I really enjoyed that a lot back on the PlayStation 4. So I said, hey, Atelier Sophie's getting a sequel. I was like, I have to get this game. I went ahead and picked it up. I think I bought this one for about $40, or for didn't get this directly from Steam. I got this from like HRK or some shit, some key site. But that game was the first game was amazing. Right? I really enjoyed the first games. I had to get the second one. And Atelier Ryza was doing really well, and I was surprised because Atelier games are kind of niche, pretty niche. So I was like, hey, let me pick it up. And so far, I played on like 4 hours, but it's a pretty good game. I love the graphics. I love the art style. It just, it really is pretty. I love colors. I love lots of colors and stuff. So I like games with colors. So yeah. So we got our Assassin's Creed titles, like I just showed you there. This game is actually really underrated. I'm pretty sure I showed this in the original collection, but I didn't talk about it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is really underrated. That's all I'm gonna say. Go play that game. That game is really underrated. Got the Azure Striker Gunvolt. Didn't play much of it, but I know it's like Mega Man, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else. Pretty sure I don't know if I showed you guys Bayonetta before, but we got Bayonetta. You guys know about Bayonetta already. Binary Domain, one of the best third-person shooters of all time. In my opinion, at least. We got the Beyond Two Souls. Wasn't a fan of this game on the PS3, but I said it was on PC. It probably be way better on the keyboard and mouse. You know, it's more of a PC game in my opinion with the point and click nature of the game. So I said, hey, why not just go and pick it up and play it on PC? It's probably gonna be a better experience. So I went ahead and got that. Got all the Bioshock games. Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite. I haven't played Bioshock Infinite in a very long time. Last time I played this game was back in 2013 on PS3. So my experience of this game is basically, I played a little bit of it on PC, you know, an hour, basically like, an hour and 23 minutes. Is that an hour and 23 minutes? Hour, whatever. But point is, I played 83 minutes of the game. Okay, so I played enough. But when it comes to this game, I didn't finish. I finished it way back in 2013 on the PS3. So my experience is 30 frames per second on the controller at 720p, probably lower than that. So Bioshock Infinite can't really make. I mean, it was a great game for what I played, but I definitely can't wait to experience it again in 1440p, 144 frames per second. You know, the way it was meant to be played. Bioshock 1, another great game. I actually beat all three of these games. I should beat all three Bioshocks. So I'm happy about that. But I'll now be able to play them in their true form. High resolution. I cannot wait for that. Whenever I get to them. Because y'all know how backlogs be anyway. But let's keep going here. We have we got Blood Rain 1, Blood Rain 2, and Blood Rain Betrayal. I had this game for quite a bit of time, but Blood Rain 1 and Blood Rain 2, I did not play much of these yet. I played quite a bit of Blood Rain on the PS3, PS2 classics of it on PS3. I don't know, when it came to Blood Rain 1 and 2, I wasn't really feeling these games. I played Blood Rain and just kind of got bored of it, and I played Blood Rain 2 and hated it, but I think that's because I played it on the PS3 emulator for the PS2, which is not very good. So I think the experience was just bad, and then I thought it was a bad game because the experience was bad. And that happens a lot. The experience is bad, and then you hate the game, but it's really the game. It's really the experience of the game, I should say. Sorry. So when it came to Blood Rain 1, I played it again here on PC and actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It's actually really fun. And Blood Rain 2, I have not played that much of yet at all. Blood Rain Betrayal, you know, again, I haven't played that much of, but I know I played it a little bit on a demo on PS3, and I know that's like a side-scroller, classic side-scroller type game. So looking forward to actually playing those three when I get the chance, of course. Got Blue Fire, don't know much about it. I think it's like a Souls-like or something like that. That's really the only thing I know about this game. I have the full game here, and also I have Void Maker. Again, I don't know much about that game other than it's like a Souls-like. Got all the Borderlands games. Actually got this game here gifted to me from one of my favorite YouTubers, BSG Network or Play Games Companies. Really cool channel. Go check him out. I'm going to leave his channel description. He actually gave a couple of the games in my collection here away to me, so I will definitely be shouting out his channel description. So got Bravely Default 2. I only have really like 6 hours in this game, so really right now I can't tell you guys much about Bravely Default 2 other than the fact that it is a great game so far. I haven't played it since May 30th, of course, so it's been like it's been 3 months since I've gotten on this game. That's hilarious. But yeah, for what I played so far, the experience was pretty cool. It's a great game. I haven't really played any other RPGs like it. It has a unique battle system where you kind of like save up turns and stuff like that. And the more turns you save up, the more attacks and damage you get. It's pretty cool. And it has a job system like a lot of classic RPGs do. That's why I was really attracted to Bravely Default too, because it had that classic Final Fantasy combat system. Oh, well, not combat, but more so the job system and stuff that I really gravitated towards. Yep. So we're just gonna keep going now. We have Bright Memory Infinite, pretty much just like Bright Memory, but better graphics. We have all the Broken Sword titles. If you like point-and-click adventure games, go and buy Broken Sword. Broken Sword is amazing, except for Broken Sword 4. Broken Sword 4 sucks. Don't buy that one. Skip that one. But Broken Sword 1, 2, 3, and 5. Well, Broken Sword 1, 2, 3, I haven't played that much of 5 yet. But so far, Broken Sword 5 is a return to form. Got my man George and my girl Nico back, you know, ready to solve a mystery as usual. But Broken Sword 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic games, even though people hate on Broken Sword 3. The only thing about Broken Sword 3 that sucks is those box puzzles. Those box puzzles are garbage. But this is a great game. I love this game. This is a good game too. Check it out. Check out all of them. My favorite one is still Broken Sword 1. Broken Sword 1 ain't nothing touching Broken Sword 1. Alright? We got Bullet Witch, some random game from the Xbox 360. For some reason they ported it to PC. But it is, you know, it is a game I always wanted to play. You know, even though people always said this game was hard. Well, it's something, you know, one of those guilty pleasures, right? We have COD 2. I wanted to play a classic Call of Duty game, right? I didn't want to go with Call of Duty 1, but I wanted to go with Call of Duty 2 for some reason. I don't know why, but I just wanted to go with Call of Duty 2. So, yeah, don't ask why a random old Call of Duty's in my library. Yeah, COD 4, of course. All these games was in the previous video. I'm just going over. We have the COD, all the Call, not all, but most of the Call of Duty games here. A lot of the Call of Duty games. We have Castlevania II. This is a new addition to the library. I think in this game you play as Dracula. That's the only thing I know. I haven't played that much of it yet. You got the Cat Lady. I found out about this game on like some listing that was like creepy. It's something that went like creepy. I don't know. It was like creepy games, disturbing games compilation. And this game is basically about a lady that's so depressed and she's done with life. She basically just commits suicide, right? And I think she like goes into the next world and she's like hunting down these people. I don't even know. When I heard the story for this game, the Cat Lady, I was like, this story is insane, son. So I had to get the game. You know, look up the game's description. You know, it tells you here. You know, yeah, look up the game's description. This game has an insane story. So we got Catherine Classic, you know, of course, one of the premier games from the 7th generation. Very unique. There's nothing else like it. If you like love dramas, here we go. That's a perfect game for you. I might do a playthrough. I might do a stream of this game one day. Catherine is really cool. I wish we got Catherine full body. I mean, you could play it on a Switch emulator, but I wish we at least had got Catherine full body because we could have got like the extra content and stuff. But like I said, you could play it on a Switch emulator, to be honest with you. But I wish we got the full version. So we have Conception 2 here. Basically a game I played back on the Vita. Play this one back on the Vita, and it's like you basically have sex and make kids in order to create like this little army. I don't know. It's a weird game, but you create like a little army and they fight off monsters and stuff like that. If you play the game, you'll see what I'm saying. But you basically have sex with girls in this game and make kids in order to fight monsters. It's pretty wild. That's the kind of the premise, but there's a lot more to it. We got Danganronpa S. I don't know what S means, but it's Ultimate Summer Camp. I'm a huge Danganronpa fan. I don't know if you guys know that already about me, but I'm a huge Danganronpa fan, so I had to pick up this game. I know this game is probably not as good, nowhere near as good as the original trilogy, but I have to support Danganronpa. As soon as I saw it come up on there, I had to pick it up. So, all right. So we keep going now. Of course, we have Deadly Premonition 2. For those of you that don't know about Deadly Premonition, the first game on PC is absolutely broken. Don't even bother buying it. If you have that shit in your library, don't play it. And don't buy it if you're going to buy it, because this game is broken. The first one. Second game works just fine. First game is extremely broken. Right? It's so bad to the point where I had to go and download the Switch version of this game on an emulator in order to, the first game, I had to download the Switch version in order to play the game because the PC version would not work. As soon as I got into the intro cutscene, the game would crash. And there was no way for me to fix it. There's like 5,000 different things you have to do in order to fix the game. Horrible PC port. They need to re-release that game ASAP for PC gamers. Unless you want to use a Ryujinx emulator or Yuzu. We have Deathloop. Didn't play that much of it. But you know about Deathloop if you heard about it. We got all the Deus Ex games. Fuck it, I love this. The first Deus Ex game is amazing. I only have an hour in this one. But I played, funny enough, his story with Deus Ex, the first one, right? I played this game on the PS2 emulator. And then, because I didn't have a desk back then, I had my TV and my, setup. I didn't get a desk back then for my PC yet. So I played this on the PS2 emulator, which is probably, the worst way to play Deus Ex, the first one, because it dumbs down the game significantly. The PC version is, of course, way better. So I've never got a chance to play the PC version. But I know just from playing the PS2 version that it is an amazing game. Got all the DMC games. I added the DMC HD collection recently. I was not going to buy this one. For some reason, I ended up buying it. It was like $9 on some website that I went to. So I said, hey, why not? Let's pick it up. I already have this game on the PS4, but I said, why not? Let's pick it up. Let's keep going down. We have most of the Disgaea games. First Disgaea 5, which is amazing. If you like strategy RPGs, you'll definitely go pick up Disgaea 5 complete. It's fantastic. I put 50, 60 hours into this game on the Switch. Barely played it on the PS4, but played it a lot on the Switch. I was super addicted to this. When I went to the Caribbean, I was playing this game a lot. I had my downtime on the Switch when I had my Switch. We got the Doom games. We got Doom 2016. We got Doom 3. We have Doom 3 BFG Edition. We have Doom 3 the expansion Resurrection of Evil. We have Doom 64. We have Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, I actually got this one for free by funny enough, I know I'm crazy. I bought this game through the Bethesda launcher, right? Because when I bought it, it was around $30 at launch, right? So I bought this game through the Bethesda launcher, and yeah, long story short, played it, I finished it, then I played this game again on Game Pass, then I played it. Then I was going to play it again on the Steam version. I beat it again for the third time. If you guys don't know, again, Bethesda launcher got shafted. So they said every game that you have on the Bethesda launcher you can transfer over to Steam. So Doom Eternal was like the only game I had over there. So I transferred over, and here we are. We have Doom Eternal now. So, but yeah, probably one of the best, probably my favorite first-person shooter of the last generation. I fucking love this game. Like, fucking love Doom Eternal. That game is a lot of fucking fun. I'm glad I played it on PC because that was like the version to play. We have Dragon Age 2. Didn't really play that much of the Dragon Age games, but I'm looking forward to playing it. Let's see what else. Again, like I said, I'm a sucker for point and click games, so I got Dreamfall. I have all the Longest Journey games. I have the other two on GOG. Actually, no, I think I have this on GOG as well. But for all the other, I have all three of them. So we have Dreadout 2, and Dreadout Keepers of the Dark. I had to get all the Dreadout games because these games are pretty cool. So I had to buy them all. We have Duke Nukem Forever, Duke Nukem 3D World Tour, Dying Light 1, Dying Light 2. Funny enough, Dying Light 2, only played 5 hours of it so far, but I think Dying Light 2 is definitely inferior to Dying Light 1. Dying Light 1 is way better to me of a game than Dying Light 2. So far. Just at least on the combat side. We have Elden Ring. Whew. Okay, man. You guys are gonna hate me for what I'm about to say about Elden Ring. I do not like this game. Like that. It felt really, let's just say, samey. It felt like nothing new, and that's what bored me, and that's why I never beat the game. We have Evil Within 1 and 2, great modern horror games. Yeah, I absolutely have to pick up. Let's go a little faster because I don't want to have you guys here for too long. I don't even know what the time is right now. But this is a part 2, so you know, we gotta make it bigger and longer, right? So we got Gears. I think I had these already here. Gears 5, Gears Tactics, Generation Zero. One of the best indie games from the last generation. Got all the GTA titles. I think I showed that already. You know, so let me just scroll through this. You guys see my entire collection. Kanagawa Jet Girls. You guys know I gotta have my smut, right? You know I gotta have. You know the strategist gotta have his smut. Gotta have his scumbag games and shit. Cana Lynch 1 and 2, probably two of the most underrated crime shooters. Killer 7, beat this one recently, not too long ago. Funny enough, it's right next to Killer is Dead, which is like a spiritual successor to that game. This game is spiritual successor to Killer 7. You got Klonoa, Fantasy Reverie series. When this was coming out, I was extremely excited because I thought Klonoa was never ever coming back. And I was ecstatic that Klonoa was finally coming back. Upgraded graphics, better controls, achievements, and especially on PC, that made my year. So this was probably one of my favorite games of the year I played, which was like 2 games from like one from 1997, one from 2002, 2001. No, actually 2000. And yeah, that's kind of sad, but I fucking love these games, and I got all the achievements. Got a little achievement ribbon from Steam, so you know, I love those games. Got all the Legacy of Kain. I actually have them all on GOG now, but I have all the Legacy of Kain games. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, of course. Gotta have those in your Steam library. Everybody gotta have Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Just in case, you know, somebody wanna play. Somebody just got their little PC, they buy they their new games. Just in case they got their little PC, buy their new games. You buy Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 for like $3 together. You know, probably one of the best co-op games, 2 of the best co-op games you could play. You actually don't even need to buy Left 4 Dead 1 if you buy Left 4 Dead 2, because it kind of comes bundled in the campaign about Left 4 Dead 2. Alright. So we're just passing through some games here. We have the Max Payne Trilogy, which I'm pretty sure is short already. Payne 3 I just played through again. Have like 105 hours in that game. Yeah, Max Payne 3 is awesome. Don't know if you guys know that already, but it is. Alright, so we're just scrolling down here. Kind of probably stuff I had already. That I had showed you guys already, excuse me. Of course, you just gotta have a smut. His Scumbag Games, Monster Girl Island. Have all the Naruto Storm games. I'm not the hugest fan of those games, but they're just kind of fun to play through. Really fun to play through. So we're just scrolling down here. We have all the Ninja Gaiden games, including Yaiba, which is further down. But Ninja Gaiden 3 I'm playing through right now, as we speak. Playing through that right now. Ninja Gaiden 3, it's not a bad game. It raises that at least. It's not a bad game. Even the original game was not horrible. It was just unfinished. But Razor's Edge is probably... Razor's Edge is a lot of fun. It just has a lot of flaws. Like, for example, there's no healing items in the game. Why? You can only heal by pressing, for one, buying a skill and pressing, like, the left stick. But you have to be completely open to attacks in order to do it. It's dumb. I don't know why there's no health items in this game. There's health items in Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, but there's no health items in this game. Why? So, very strange. So we have next big thing, which I don't know what this game is about, other than the fact that it's a point-and-click adventure. I told you guys, I love me some point-and-click adventure games. New Beginning is another one of those types of games. We have Ni no Kuni 1 and 2. We have Neo 2. Keep going down. Orc besides, like I said, you know, she just gotta have the Scumbag Games. Persona 4 Golden, probably the game that got me into JRPGs. The game that got me into the Vita Full Sail. Was very glad. That's the best way I can say it. Very glad that they put the game on PC, because this was like one of this was my high school game right here. When I played this when I was in high school, I was this game hit so close to home, man. Now it's probably not gonna hit as close to home now, but it hit close to home back then. It really changed. This game, I could say, it might sound cheesy, but this game changed my life in a lot of ways. So I was very grateful that they put it out on the PC. For the PC Master Race baiters. You know what I mean? Alright, so we going further down here. Not trying to make the video too long. Pretty sure the video's mad long already, but it's whatever. I don't have the Quarry yet. This is just a demo. It's not the full game, but I played a little bit of it so far. I think it's by like Supermassive Games, made Until Dawn. Pretty cool game so far. I love the graphics. That's the main thing I like, but didn't really play so much of it yet. All right. So, continuing on, let's keep on going here. So we have, of course, all the Resident Evil titles. Nothing really new added since the last previous video. I'm thinking maybe probably Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil Revelations. If I'm not mistaken, those might be like the newest ones that we have. But you guys already know about Resident Evil Village. There's nothing I really have to add that hasn't been added already. I wouldn't say it was exactly a game that I would say I particularly found to be up there with Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake. Or particularly Resident Evil 2 Remake. You know, in the previous Resident Evil titles, I thought the game was okay. It was a decent game. It was nothing really special for me personally. But it was a good game for sure. But I didn't find it to be, I don't know, I felt like after I beat it one time, that was it for me. and I just didn't feel like it made sense to play it again. But they are coming out with a gold edition with the third-person view, so that will be interesting to play through. Of course, we have Runaway, which is I actually have all three of them on GOG, but I had got the first one here on Steam, and like I said, I love point-and-click adventure games, you know, so I had to pick that one up. If you guys have never played a point-and-click adventure game on PC, definitely try it. It is one of the most cathartic experiences you can have. We have Secret Files Tunguska, which I think I had already. Samurai Kagura games. I don't think I had Shinobi Versus though. I have Shinobi Versus now, and I also have Peach Ball as well. Keep going now. I have Shatter, which is like this old game from the PS3 that I remember playing. It was like $1 on Steam, I had to pick it up, so Shatter. Pretty classic arcade game, but you know, if you're interested, it goes pretty cheap on sale. We're just going further down. I have a lot of games that I have also on GOG that I have like duplicates of, so like Sleeping Dogs, I have that on GOG. Soul Hackers 2, which is a game I just actually got recently. I bought it the day it came out. Well, I actually pre-ordered it. I got the Persona 5 costumes. So far, it's a pretty cool game. I only have like 8 hours in it, but so far I like it. I don't think it's as good as like SMT5 or Persona 5, but so far it's good. Maybe it might outdo those games in terms of my overall opinion, but I don't know. I haven't played through a Persona Shin Megami Tensei game in a long time. I think the last Shin Megami Tensei game I played through was Persona 5. That was like in 2017, so 5 years ago. So that was the last time I actually played through a SMT experience fully, you know. But I have a whole bunch of them that I do have to play through, like Digital Devil Saga and whatnot. So hopefully they put SMT5 on Steam at some point. I think they will. Probably sooner than later. After it becomes a year since it's been out, it probably will come to Steam. Alright, let's keep going through it here. I have all the Siberia games. Siberia 4 or Siberia the World Before. I have this one on GOG. This is a great game. Some of the puzzles are a little frustrating, but overall I did quite enjoy this game. I have this again on GOG. So yeah. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. I believe that this is a remaster or remake of all the I think the trilogy or the classic Super Monkey Ball games. So that's another one. That's a new game actually in the collection. Of course, we have all the Tales titles. Tales games are really fun. If you give them a chance, I guarantee it'd probably be some of your favorite games that you never knew you would like. And we have all the Tomb Raider titles, every Tomb Raider ever released, including those spin-offs. Tormented Souls. You know, I really thought I was gonna like this game until I played it, and then I realized that I didn't really like it. So I love old school survival horror games to death, right? When I was playing this game, I don't know what it was. I think it was just either the pacing, or it was just the way that they had designed the game was just not conducive to when I was playing it. I just wasn't really enjoying the pace of the game. So I don't know what it was with this game in particular that made me just kind of like, this game is whatever. But this is a great game for sure, but I just didn't like it. And I never finished it because I did not enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the way that the map was designed. I didn't enjoy the way the pace was designed. The game overall is good, but I just did not like it. We have Ultra Age, which is like a hack and slash with RPG elements. I believe it is a character action game. I think it is a character action game. Don't know, but it definitely has a lot of action. It's high octane. I think it is a Korean game. It is a Korean game, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't play too much of that one yet, but it is a good game so far from when I played, the little time I put into it. Only 16 minutes. You got the Umahara Kawase games. Didn't play so much of those yet. And just a bunch of other stuff. The Walking Dead final season, I'm pretty sure I don't know if I think I had that in the collect. No, I didn't. No, I don't know. I don't remember. But the final season is amazing. If you guys were disappointed by season 3, A New Frontier, like a lot of people were, play the final season. I don't think enough people play The Walking Dead the final season, because I played all of the Walking Dead games up until the final season. Never touched the final season when it came out. And then I finally bought it on Steam. Not on Steam, I bought it on a key site. Then I finally played it, and it was just blown away by how good the final season was. The final season honestly is close. It's right, it's smack dab on the season 1 of in terms of quality. Final season is really, really good. Warhammer 40k Space Marine, didn't play much of it. Bought it just because Space Marine 2 got announced. Got Witcher 1 and 2. Got all the Yakuza games. I've added all the Yakuza games to the library. So we have Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, or Yakuza 1, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3, which I'm currently playing through, Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6, and of course, one of the greatest RPGs of all time, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I have 155 hours in that bad boy, so that is an amazing game. If you've not played Yakuza Like a Dragon, give it a chance. It is a fantastic game. It's also on Game Pass. So, those... Oh, well, we're not done yet. Hold up, we're not done yet. We also have the Zero Escape games. Get Zero Escape 9999, Virtue's Last Reward, which, like I said, is one of the greatest visual novels of all time. And we have Zero Time Dilemma, which I haven't played at all much of, so I can't even tell you guys anything about that one. Get the Zombie Army Trilogy, the Zombie Army 4, and Zombie, just to close it off. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this collection. I spent a long fucking time going through this, so hopefully you guys watch it and enjoy it. That was all my games. I don't know how much that is in total, but according to my Steam profile, it's about 784 games that I have all together. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video, and you know, just tell me what you guys think. Did you enjoy it? Did you find out any new games? Hopefully I covered enough games in the collection that you found out about some new games and stuff. If you have any questions about any games in the library that you've seen that I did not cover, just, you know, shoot me a little comment and I'll tell you about it. I know most of the games in here, I know something about them. So just hit me up and I'll tell you what you need to know. But anyway, I'm Strategist 418. You guys know me. I love you. Hope you love me. And I'm out. Peace. And all my socials are in the description, so when you're ready to add me or hit me up on Steam or add me on Discord or whatever, you know, do your thing. But anyway, you guys know me once again. I'm Strategist 418 and I'm out. Peace.